Alright, we're live. We're going part 31 of my Death Stranding playthrough on the hardest difficulty, which is brutal. I think that's hardest difficulty. It could be a harder one once you beat it, but if you want to catch the live stream, Twitch/Andopio, and if you want to see all the previous content, Barry_best on YouTube, Barry spelled like the fruit _best. And then let's take my camera off, because this game I'd like to look at the whole screen. And let's get to it. So we have to go unlock this east area. I think we're supposed to rest in our room first.
Take a quick look.
He's always asking me to see the story so far, but I played the story. I know what's going on. Whose shotgun is this? Level. Need new stuff. Remember many battles on the last stream. We had like an hour stream, but we had 3 different cool, awesome battles. I think everything else is okay. This ladder's getting a little rusty, but that's not my shotgun. I don't want enemy equipment. We didn't use any blood grenades. We have captured 2 different BT monsters to use in battles, which is freaking awesome. Alright, let's recycle all this doo-doo. Oh, we probably don't even have enough stuff at this facility to replace all of it. Oop, we need one of these. Why am I rolling out without a climbing anchor? Am I crazy? And we need looks like I might have enough resources. And we want one of these? Yeah, I think that's all we need. This goes into the utility pouch. This goes into the handgun holster. Grenade pouches. And everything else in the backpack. Oh. Are we one item? Okay, no. Looks pretty flush like our usual build. So we have all the necessary equipment. And let's take a rest. Probably maybe have a cutscene. I should probably see if the stream is even working. Looks like it is. Why does Sam always have to go to bed when he's so dirty and bloody? I say this every stream, but...
Sam, this is Charlie. Another assignment is now available for processing. Pick up this main order by accessing the delivery terminal at the F5 East Distribution Center.
Alright, now we gotta... This is the only food Sam eats, so we gotta... eat it up. We do everything else. We drink. We're talking outside my door. We gotta stay hydrated and keep yourself from going hungry.
Bye, Sam.
Hello, Rainy. And tomorrow. Alright, now what's dollman gonna feed me?
Nothing like a warm...
Yep, you've told me that a million times.
About that ghost mech we saw carrying what appeared to be a coffin on its back. I wonder if that coffin was somehow connected to the beach. I distinctly felt the presence of the dead from within its armor. If you could deal a blow powerful enough to bypass its defenses, it might be enough to stop it in its tracks. Failing that, you could always concentrate your attacks on a single location on its body.
Yeah, that was a tough robot to take down. I'm pretty sure it's the difficulty though. That's why it took so long to take down. Alright. I still need to do VR training to learn the pizza attacks. Architect. What do we have to deliver to the architect? When do we pick up a mission for the architect? What do you mean? I don't want to do stuff for that. Oh, it's because I entrusted cargo from someone else. I forgot. I usually never do that, so I forgot that they actually deliver it for you. Which is kind of weird. Alright, what? Hey, anybody have something for these people? This girl, and where am I even going? Let's get our mission first. No. I think we're getting this and going this way. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So they want to expand the chiral network to the east. I do want to build more of that. But there's no roads anywhere, so we don't really need to mine for any stuff. I do want to build the monorails though. Those are a nice way to get around town. Oh, why do we start boosting? Where's the bottom?
Oh, hey there, Sam. Now your next main order is ready and waiting, but
Special considerations.
The cargo container will start leaking.
Nice.
This run is going to involve a hard trek up.
Nice.
So make sure you're well and true. Now the
Okay.
adventurer you're delivering to travels the continent to try and solve the mysteries of the Death Stranding. You gotta respect a man putting in that much work. The cargo you'll be taking him is related to his latest investigations, or so I hear. I'd appreciate it if you helped out, not just with this order, but any future ones as well. Don't let us down, Sam.
So we can either go all the way around or over the mountain. Let's go over the mountain. But I wish I had level 2. From this guy with the climbing gear. Can we see what places deliver here? Like the first one? Probably not. Why can't we? Before you could be like, oh, there's you can see like who has deliveries to here. Like what other bases can you give deliveries? It's kind of dumb you can't. Because then we could just fly there. See, this guy is a standard order. No, he has no. Doesn't tell you if they have any orders available even. Ah, that's really annoying. What else do you have for me? Do you have any other orders? Just this one, huh? Definitely gonna have to make one of these. And then get rid of this. See, this is level 3. We're rocking a level 1. Whatever. We have some nice new shoes, so. And I didn't really find any missions back to that place, so. Or else I would have done them, I think. I like doing the challenges for useful things. Can we, you know what, we're gonna snowboard all the way there. No, I guess we can't because it's not on the chiral network, dang it.
This cargo has been designated hazardous. The container encasing the cargo may release noxious gases.
Auto defense, yes.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
Mm-mm. Alright, let's do it. My equipment's gonna get damaged by snow, but it's okay.
Order accepted. Thank you.
I didn't know you can repair vehicles like this. This isn't my vehicle, so I guess I'll repair it.
Patched up, good to go.
Let's take this off. Tie it up. Make sure we're all ready and rocking. This is pretty heavy too. Alright, let's go. Journey to the east.
Do you have a moment, Sam? I was wondering if you'd noticed Tarman doing anything strange lately. Sending odd mails, sleepwalking. You know I'm not the kind of person who enjoys spying on her colleagues. But when I finally decided to check the surveillance cameras, there he was, wandering around at night. If you see anything out of the ordinary, don't hesitate to contact me.
Oh no. Heartman, you're stopping and starting your heart so often it's finally messing with you. How far will this tricycle get us through the snow?
Now leaving chiral network.
Seems like it's cruising pretty steady and strong.
Wow, everything's pure white.
Whoa. You know, this isn't such a bad hike after all. I had to say something. Is this the place too? Do we just make it and we had to hit a tiny rock right before we made it all the way there? Oh, now we're too heavy.
That's the place, huh?
I can't believe we just damaged everything right when we got here. Stupid tiny rock.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
That's so stupid. 13% damage. Just that tiny part at the end.
Hello, and thank you for... You can't say I know what value this cargo, huh?
Yeah. Condition. Cargo. Only an
There don't
A.
appear to be any major issues with the cargo.
Yep.
My father will be relieved.
Good.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Thanks again for the...
You're
You
welcome.
came to connect us to the...
Yep.
Sorry, but I'm not a...
You're not allowed to make a decision.
Right now, there's no telling when my father's going to get back.
They need Dad's
He was coming home
approval.
from a long trip up north and got as far as the snowy mountains nearby, but then we lost contact.
Well, that's not good.
I'm certain he's still alive, and since no one else has taken on the order as of yet, I hope you'll at least consider it.
Sounds like we've got an emergency on our hands. You can accept the order by accessing this delivery terminal, Sam.
Sure, we'll go save your dad.
Creation. Delivery route finalized.
We have all this stuff. But let's put some stuff away. Like this. This. That. Private locker. Weapons. Private locker. Yeah, nothing on the back, so we can just put the body on her back. Hopefully we don't have to fight. Oh, accept the order, right? Yeah.
Disengaging weapons restriction.
How beautiful. Beautiful. I wonder if I have to ditch the bike.
So the adventurer was in this area when he
Oh
last
no.
made contact with his son. See any sign of him,
We're
Sam?
good. I see any. Not really. Oh, there he is.
What a relief. He's still breathing. You can put him in a protective bag and carry him home. You know, he looks familiar somehow. Didn't we save this man once before?
Wow.
Right then. Let's hurry and take him to his shelter.
Let's hurry and go exact way we was. Really thought we would have to walk part of the way, but I guess not. It's just these tricycles are really strong. Oh god. No, go forward. Love me some sweet jams during video games. Here, he's dead.
Right to trust you. I need to assess his condition.
Yep.
He's doing better than I expected, actually. Should be back to normal with a good night's sleep.
Yep. That's usually what happens when you start freezing to death.
You've been a true friend to my father.
I know.
My father said it's okay, so you can go ahead and...
Yeah. Awesome.
Now displaying your current order grade.
A pair of sick gloves.
Connection confirmed. Seems to be working fine. I'll have
You're
my father
welcome.
take a look at the cargo you brought.
Yes.
But knowing him, he might vanish.
Oh,
People
damn.
have given him a nickname.
The adventurer.
He takes it a bit too far sometimes, but it's...
Yep.
Anyway, as my way of saying thanks for tracking him down, I've shared a... They can help you
Okay.
climb steep slopes.
Yep, you gave me
Try them on
gloves.
for size.
I will use them. So your father goes on adventures?
Yeah, he disappears without...
Yes, he does.
And there are times like this where he doesn't...
Sometimes he
That's
doesn't come
why I
back.
have to impose on people like you to go and...
So I tell
One
people
day
to
you'll
save him.
understand, he tells me, like, that's supposed to make it
His
okay.
dad is dumb. How do these climbing power gloves
They
work?
strengthen and enhance all movements you perform
They
with your
make me
arms when-
Superman.
They make climbing steep hills less taxing. Even the
Okay.
You can also use them to draw cargo towards you from a short
Oh,
distance.
like a freaking
They help
Jedi?
you punch harder as well and keep your balance more easily. My father
Dope.
told me that he came up with the whole concept with the help of some people he met on one of his journeys.
Like me.
Said it was based on some Stranding. I'm afraid I don't know much more than that, but I do know my...
Alright. Give me the gloves.
Thank you again for bringing him home.
You're welcome.
Good luck, and...
I will try to travel safe.
Much appreciated, Sam. You should get plenty of rest. Frostbite can be serious. We have to make sure you're not showing signs. Another thing. We need to talk about Hartman's situation. Come and see me when you get back to the DHV Magellan.
Hartman's doing weird stuff. Oh. Yeah, what do we even have? This is all going... Put on my back. No, I don't want. This is all good. This is all my stuff. Then we can fabricate some sweet new gloves. Then we can recycle these lame clothes. We could head out after we auto arrange our cargo and see what the heck's going on with Hartman.
Sorry.
Hey, Sam. Long time no see. It's me, your old pal, Deadman.
Deadman.
Sorry if I gave you a scare. While Hartman is off conducting his near-death excursions, I am borrowing his body. My soul is normally confined to the beach, but for 3 minutes, I get to be here.
How's that possible?
Because he has my heart.
You're telling me that's...
My parting gift to Hartman, yes. Per his request, I bequeathed it before departing on my one-way trip to the beach. He put so much stress on his own that it had grown quite weak. If and when it failed, mine was meant to serve as insurance. But as you can see, he appears to have become rather attached to my heart. His finger never far from the proverbial on switch. Which is why I've been able to assume control of his body. Come here. It's good to see you, Sam. I told you in Mexico that someone had falsified BB-28's records. But in truth, it was yours truly. My intention was to leave no trace of a second BB-28 or of Lou. I wanted you to be free to live your lives, unburdened by the past. But then, well, everything changed, didn't it? You lost Lou, and needed answers to make sense of it all.
30 seconds remaining.
So, I decided to access the network servers from within the beach. Security isn't as strict over there as it is here, you see.
So that was you?
That's right. I am the one who dug up the information about Lou's past. Your very own Hartman was me all along.
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Sam? What's going on? And where are we?
Sam. Poor Hartman here is understandably confused. If you give us a moment alone, I'll explain things to him.
Oh, okay.
Well, I've apprised Hartman of the situation. It's not unlike my own experience. A soul finds itself in a puppet and then acts as a puppeteer. One's ka can reside in any vessel to which one has a strong attachment. Human ha or inanimate object. It makes no difference.
Sam, it's Charlie. We've received an emergency distress call from the Eastern Environmental Observatory. I urge you to access the Adventurer's delivery terminal and pick up this main order immediately.
Yay, Dead Man's back. Oh, it's cool.
It goes without saying, but I was not born into this world with this doll as my ha. Would you like to hear how I came to be in this condition?
Sure.
My darling wife was working as a nurse in an isolation ward. A luckless place which one day found itself in the path of a tar tsunami, a freak occurrence triggered by an ill-timed gatequake. Not a single person survived. No patients, no doctors, no wife. I just have to be careful. Hold on. Access to the site had been restricted, but we weren't about to let that stop us. It was my daughter's idea. She was desperate to see her mother again.
Be careful. Take off your horn.
Okay, hold my hand.
Mommy?
It's me, honey. It's me.
In the end, it wasn't even her daughter that she remembered. Before we knew it, we were swallowed by the tar, battered against the rocks, and eventually coughed back up into this world. Wait! Don't go! Down here, please!
Hello, little one. You cold? Let me guess. The car of that poor girl over there?
Oh, my daughter's car is long gone. I'm afraid it's just me now. She died, but for whatever reason, her soul was unable to move on, because it ended up here, in her doll, stuck somehow. My baby girl would have been left here all on her own, so I liberated her, forced her car out with one solid push, and she was free at last. Free to leave this world, and go to where the dead belong. Just as I would have done, had I not gotten stuck myself.
I see. That's quite a story. Believe it or not, I've been looking all over for you, Mr. Spirit Medium.
As you can see, I'm of no use to anyone. I can't go anywhere. I'll be stuck here for the rest of eternity, that's that.
Want to come work for me instead? Yoha's no good to you now.
Huh. It didn't last long out of the tar. Poor old thing turned into a bog body in no time at all. You think you could bury them for me?
They call me fragile. What do they call you? The dollman, maybe? No. Dollman suits you better.
Fragile hadn't come looking for me, I'd almost certainly still be lying in that dreadful tar bog.
But your soul's trapped in that doll forever?
Perhaps. But if I could break free from this thing, maybe then I can be reunited with my daughter. When that happy day might come, I cannot say.
That was a sick backstory. That was cool as shit. Dollman, I'm sorry about all the shit I've said to you. Not really. You're a little annoying sometimes. I like how he announces, oh, there's an urgent quest, do it right away, and Dollman's like, let me tell you my whole backstory. What did we unlock? Dead man glasses. These glasses are probably the best ones we have so far.
I did what any father would do. I pushed my daughter's car out of this doll. And she was free at last. Free to leave this world and go to where the dead belong. Thank you for listening to my story, Sam. But enough about me. It's time I let you focus on your job. As I mentioned before, I lost my wife to a tar tsunami. And after she died, she turned into a geyser. My daughter was unable to accept her mother's passing. She pleaded with me to see her again. As a medium, I thought it was within my power to grant her wish. So I gave in and took her to the hospital where her mother had died. It was the worst mistake I've ever made. I thought it was the right thing to do, taking my daughter to be reunited with her mother. And when we arrived, we played her favorite song, hoping for a reaction. But it was too late. She had no memories of our time together as a family. She was no different from any other gazer. To be honest, I already knew that deep down. My daughter's heart was swallowed up by the tar soon after, as was mine. And eventually, my car became stuck inside my daughter's doll. A prison very much of my own making. I couldn't tell you how long I lay there, until finally, someone came. Fragile. Looking for fellow doomed sufferers to recruit to her cause. I wouldn't be here if it weren't for her.
Just recapping your story, Dollman.
I dare say tomorrow may have mastered her unique abilities. She can complete the apple aging exercise flawlessly and with remarkable consistency. It's been a boon for her confidence, and I am ever so happy for her, as I'm sure you are as well. That sure looked good, Sam. Why don't you try freshening up with a shower? No matter what misfortune may befall him, that adventurer is going to keep exploring the continent. I just know it. Is it the primal calling that compels him to make these journeys? Or perhaps he's become addicted to the thrills that come with experiencing the unknown. Regardless of his motivation, when I see how distressed his son is, I want to do what I can to get him home safe.
Dollman wanted us to shower. It's the least I can do after that touching backstory.
Nothing like a warm shower.
Okay, finally you're done talking, Dollman. You talk so much, and a lot of it is repeated lines. But you've been through a lot. Like 15 minutes of cutscene stuff there. This is what we're doing. I thought somebody was in trouble somewhere else. Whatever. This place looks a little harder to get to. Let's see, we can go up here. Over. No, we could just drive all the way there.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized. Commencing route creation.
I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here.
Delivery route finalized.
Yeah, we'll keep all this stuff. Like, should we leave lost cargo? The answer is no. But we will be tying this stuff down for sure. This is a very large tower of things. Like the tricycle goes faster than the truck, so we're going to use it. It doesn't carry as much stuff. I think it's the right move. We're full of cargo. We should probably set up zip lines on this mountain. That one's not as steep as the other side though. So I don't feel like it. Be able to make it over right there, but what's on the other side of this?
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Oh, we already went over. We don't have to go over again. We go right after this ledge? No, we're just going straight all the way. Good thing we're wearing a beanie, so it's harder to lose consciousness. You're welcome.
Truth be told, been waiting a long time for this moment. I always knew you could. Go ahead.
Yep. Same generic stuff. Everybody says the same things. But this is some type of emergency. You seem pretty chill. That's cool. So we can wear that when there's thin air. Or in case we need to go to space.
Alright. Connected to the network. Which means I can finally start fixing up this observatory. In case you haven't heard, we've been seeing an increase in chiral density in every region as the network has expanded. More instances of strange phenomena outside network coverage too. And I've been told this is indicative of plate gate emergence. You know, after being alone all this time, I wasn't sure I'd be able to stay the course. Till you arrived with that life-saving cargo. Should be all set to hold down the fort now. Not exactly a one-minute. Oh, I've shared schematics for
Oh, it's too nasty, yeah.
I recommend you wear one at all times when...
Yep. What are you monitoring?
Current fluctuations and whatnot. Mostly in the eastern part of the continent.
Yeah.
Going forward, I'll also be paying very close attention.
Yeah, plate gates.
The chiral cloud layer has been gradual.
Chiral clouds.
Suffering from exposure. You're the first friendly fate.
It's been lonely. Areas where the air's thin.
You know, at
high altitudes.
If you climb above the cloud layer, you've got even less oxygen to
above the cloud
your energy, even if you're not doing anything strenuous. Over time, you'll cover less distance. It's a good idea to wear your oxygen mask down.
Yeah, best head off.
Mother Nature won't show you any mercy around these parts. They're biting cold and steep. Now would be a good time to make sure that you're fully prepared. By the way, seems something at the Ghost Mech factory's got him all hot and bothered.
Okay.
Help him out, and in any case, I hope you come visit.
Yep.
I understand it's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But that's why I'm hoping I can offer you stuff that'll be of use in hazardous conditions. Keep on keeping on, man. And
You're welcome.
This is the President, Sam. Chiral network coverage has just passed the 75% milestone here in Australia.
Whoop whoop.
The next leg of your journey will take you to the southern part of the continent. Once the remaining regions have been integrated into the network, the manifestation of a new plate gate is all but guaranteed. Marshal your strength to overcome the final hurdles and make this continent whole again. We're all counting on you.
Sam, Rainey's not doing so great. It might be more of a mental than a physical issue, but I'm honestly not sure. Do you remember the doctor from the Motherhood? We think she should be able to help ease Rainey's anxieties. It was Tarman's idea. We already reached out, and she said we could come visit anytime. Since the Motherhood's within the Chiron network, we can use the Magellan to travel there. Once you've made it back to the ship, just head to your private room and settle in. You can use the trip to catch up on sleep. But if there's anything you need to take care of before we depart, now would be the time to do so.
Yes. So you're saying there might be a big
Sam,
story section.
I'm contacting you via a different protocol. This private mode affords me a direct connection to you alone. It seems Drawbridge has reason to suspect that APAC may have been involved in the production of ghost mechs. This possibility concerned me as well, so I conducted my own investigation and reaffirmed that APAC's underlying technologies are iterations of an older Bridges framework. What I'm getting at, Sam, is that the guilty party is not APAC, but Bridges. Which is to say, the UCA may also have some involvement with ghost mech production. This would perhaps explain why firearms and other weapons have become commonplace on the Australian continent. The UCA's precursor, the United States of America, had a prominent gun culture. Though Americans first took up arms to liberate themselves from British colonial rule, they retained the right to bear arms so that they might defend themselves against future government tyranny. APAC has no such designs, of course, but Higgs has used factories to obtain weapons in an attempt to subjugate the continent through violent action. And so, the people of Australia have, in response, been forced to take up arms in self-defense. A distinctly American philosophy, and one which would appear to have spread to this continent. The more we seek to unite the people with metaphorical ropes, the more essential sticks seem to become. This particular situation is one that I feared might come to pass, which is precisely why I determined that it must not be the UCA, but a civilian organization which takes the lead in expanding chiral infrastructure. But if the UCA is indeed somehow implicated in these events, it may dramatically alter the calculus. I realize it must be vexing not knowing what to believe, Sam. Should I learn more, I'll contact you at once. For my part, I have a favor to ask. I must insist you not disclose that we've been in direct contact. There's no telling who may be involved with what at this stage.
Order completed. Well done.
Sounds like he's putting the blame on somebody else. Okay, this is... Sure, we'll do this one. We'll make... Where is it? This one, oxygen mass. Now we're an astronaut.
Order.
We have a bunch of lost cargo for this place. We'll go there first and then go there. That's the only lost cargo we have. We're also going to go back to Motherhood so we can do some missions to get this leveled up. Maybe we could get the level 2. Do we have Less cargo for him. I definitely want to unlock all the areas, so. Oh, that's the mission. We have to deliver it to that guy. This is a sub-objective, but we're still gonna do it. Okay, since food has arrived, I'm going to end the stream here. Lots of story stuff developed right now, so if you want to tune in on the live stream, follow me at Twitch and Doppio. If you want to watch all the previous or future gameplay, you can always watch it. What? Cargo lost? I don't care about that. You can always watch it on YouTube, Barry_best. Barry spelled like the fruit _best. Thanks for tuning in. Goodbye.